Hello everyone. Thank you for checking out the channel and coming and seeing what the Northern Nevada Defense Group's all about as a Nevada militia. This video we want to put out there for people who are unfamiliar with necessarily the gear and items that are on our gear list, and just so you're prepared, before you even come out there, knowing what you're expected to have, or you can prepare yourself to have in the future. And just ideas and just understanding what our train of thought is and what you bring and kind of the whys and whos for everything, and just so we have some commonality and just some more familiarity. And it's not the biggest thing about this whole thing with this gear list that you can find on it'll be in the link box below, in the text box below, and also you can find it on the Modern Militia Movement page that we link on our page as well. But the biggest thing is we don't want you to break the bank. We have a lot of specific items on there, obviously, but what you have and what you can work with now, we would rather have you out there with what you have and training than trying to get exactly what's on the list before coming and checking out the group or joining up. So that's kind of what we're talking about right here. First, we'll start with items on the body, and obviously your uniform is paramount, and on the list we have the multicam, which is the latest and greatest that out of the Army. But obviously if you got any desert pattern that will fit up here in our train in Northern Nevada, that will work as well, and that goes for the hat as well as the uniform, top and bottom. That they match. It'd be ideal, but I preferably, whatever hat you pick, it is a boonie style hat with a big brim, because obviously the desert, the sun is an issue. Baseball cap can pass, but it'll be a little less comfortable after several hours out there. So just remember the pattern. It doesn't mess them as much, but we do want to match the terrain as best as possible, and desert patterns do work fairly well out here. Okay, other items that go on the body. You'll see gloves on there, and obviously there are many different types of gloves. Again, what you have, you might have a military style, you might have a work style. As long as it's a durable, leather is really good. For out here in the desert, protecting your hands when you're out crawling around and stuff. Those things will work, and you can go into a more tactical color and everything later, or when you can afford it, but a good durable leather glove is ideal. The mechanics types, a little more pricey. You can get these Wells Lamont for like 3 for $10 or something like that, 3 pair. So affordability is important too. We are limited in resources as a group. Also, eyewear. You need to have eyewear for obvious reasons at a range, but we also want you to have, just out here in the desert and in the sun, we have 320 plus days of sun a year, so having good quality eyewear is important. Don't underestimate the quality of your eyes, but there are different types. Ideally, you would get a ballistic style that have ballistic protection, but having a sunglasses that has UV protection is critical. Your eyes will fatigue and you'll be less useful, and plus it protects your eyes when the wind's blowing and all that good stuff out here. So get you a good set of eye pro is probably more important than a lot of the other things. But there's many different styles that have replacement lenses are really good, because you can interchange those for nighttime use and stuff like that. But anything, the goggle style that wrap around are good to keep the wind out of your eyes and stuff, and sand coming in. But just know what you're getting, and again, what you show up with is what you show up with, but something to look forward to. Don't underestimate the value you can place on having good eye protection. So that would probably be one of the first good investments if you don't have a good pair of quality eye protection. Okay, next on our list is a good chest plate carrier or a chest harness style chest rig. or anything you can get to carry magazines. Really is the essence of this. Plate carrier we can work on later if you really feel the need to have one, but as light infantry mindset, having something to carry magazines in and maybe a couple other things is going to be critical. So a plate carrier style like this, before you even get the plates, you still have the ability to attach your magazine pouches, which can come in double or single. Double, here's a single style for single mag that you can arrange on the front of your plate carrier like so, if you wanted to get a style like that. Or you can just go with a chest harness style that already has magazines and it's got no room for plate, and you can work with something like that. Again, price can be an issue. You know, it can be pretty high end, like $80 for a certain high-end chest harnesses or more. A bare bones without the plates carrier like this can run you around $40. And these pouches can be, you know, if you go to the Army Navy store or the Red Barn in Reno or wherever it may be in your local area, you know, these can run from $5 to $10 each, or depending on the quality and use on them. Obviously these are well used. And also you've got some other older options. This is an older style harness. If I can, an older style harness with the slant pouches here and there. It's designed to have a belt attached at the bottom. You can find these for about $35 at a surplus store. But still a good quality piece, especially in good condition. It'll get done what you need to do, carrying your magazines and a couple other pouches and knickknacks. And the thing about this is designed to carry the old style butt pack attached to a cartridge belt. So if you're looking at the old Alice gear, this type of vest would be compatible with those type of things. And this, let me see if I can get the exact name of this. And it's a vest tactical load bearing by NSN, so you know what you're looking for. Load bearing vest. And there are many different styles, whatever fits you and you think would work best for your needs. Obviously you've got green, you got green, and as we go into this, there'll be lots of things that are green, and if you're concerned about if you'd like to tactical it up and have a little more tactical colors with desert camouflage, go into the old spray can of good quality paint goes a long way and can help subdue those colors and get away from a green. And another option that you could have for load carrying is your pistol belt, or called a cartridge belt or a war belt. A belt like this, obviously, it wears like a belt. You can fit a lot of items on here. If you're going to go as your main piece, it can get kind of crowded if you're carrying magazines for both pistol and rifle, because then you're going to obviously take up a little more space there. But it is an option if you don't have any other means at the time, and work your way up from there. These obviously pouches we looked at earlier. There's also the old style magazine pouches that are green that you could go with if you have access to them. But anything that would fit on there with the old Alice system, as well as the Molly system stuff, will fit on a cartridge belt like this. So that's an option. While we're here